Hi, this is your Tripathi sir UPSC wale. Today I am going to discuss the outcome of the World War first and what was the reason why this war happened in the world history and why it was known as the Great War and the Global War. So, the World War first started in 28 July 1914 and it was end 11 November 1918. So, this war was known as the Great War and the Global War. Why? What was the reason? Reason is that within this war, total 37 countries participated in the war and 1.7 crore killed and 2 cr suffered and more than 6.5 cr participated in the total including civilian and the military. And the outcome of this war is that Allied power defeated the Central Power and within that Germany suffered a lot and they signed a Treaty of Versailles in 1990. In that particular treaty, Germany signed a treaty in which they were ready to pay a huge amount of economic sanction, near about more than 300 millions, It was a huge amount. Yeah. So, there were the four reasons. What was the reason that that was the responsible for the World War first? First is militarism, second is alliance system, and the third is nationalism, and the fourth is imperialism. So, I am going to explain these all the 4 points. Militarism is what? Means before the 1914, the major superpower is Britain, USA and Germany. And they are, like they wanted to show over the globe that they were the superior powers. They want to enhance their military systems. They want to enhance their naval system. So, like the superpowers of that time, they were, like they are willing to like annex different countries on the behalf of military. So that's why they are, they are ready to purchase the different weapons, different like the technology systems to acquire the military system. Yeah. And the second is what? Alliance system. Alliance system is what? Like if I am the head of the one country, so I am going to make some other friend and I am also going to make the some third friend, and we mutually did an agreement that we mutually help each other during the war, during if any fourth country wanted to annex that, so we all three help to each other. Yeah. So this alliance system was also responsible for the World War first. Within this alliance system, the two alliance was very important. That was Triple Alliance and the Triple Intent Alliance. The Triple Alliance was signed in 1882. Within this, the three countries, Austrian-Hungarian Empire, Italy and Germany, signed a treaty in which they were ready to help each other. Then the second one, the Triple Intent Alliance. It was signed in 1907 between the France, Britain and Russia, and they were ready to help each other. So, this alliance system was also responsible for the World War first. And the third one is what? Nationalism. Because, like before the 1914, it was the era in which most of the country were ruled by the crown. There was the rule of the king. Only three countries, France and San Marino and Switzerland, were the democratic country. And except all are the ruled by the crown. So the crown was always act as a dictatorship. So they were convinced the common people they need to fight for their wisdom, for their country, and just they convince their like the people, yeah, they need to be fight for their wisdom, for their expansion. So they developed the, like the nationalism within the people of the common, for the sake of their own interest. Even the common people, they are not ready to fight, but due to the nationalism, they were ready to participate in the war. So this was the third reason. And the fourth reason was imperialism. So what was the meaning? What is the meaning of imperialism? So imperialism is just to annex some weak country, make them as their own colony, and use their resources, exploit their resources, like their natural resources, their human resources, for their own development. Like if means at that time the Britain and the Russia and all, they were started their industrialism, like industry revolution were going on, so they need the cheap like the natural resources for their finished goods and the manpower. Okay, so yeah, so imperialism was also one of the reason. And the immediate reason for the World War First was the Austrian Hungarian Empire was the second big empire after the Russia. So their king and queen visited somewhere in Serbia. So they were shot by a one less than 20-year-old boy, and they were killed. So the Austrian-Hungarian Empire understood that there was a hand of the Serbian country for the annexation of their king and queen. So they started to fight with the Serbia. But the thing is that this was the immediate cause for the World War First, and even there was some other reason was also like this. Germany and France was fighting for the there was a region known as Alaska. So for the Alaska, Germany and France is fighting because France wanted back their region that was known as Alaska and the 1/4 of the Lorraine. And the Russia and the Ottoman Empire was also fighting for the state of Dandavils, because Russia want means acquire a Black Sea through this route. So this was the some reason why World War First happened. So the outcome of this World War First was the Allied powers defeated the Central Power, and within that Germany suffered a lot, and the Allied power signed a lot of economic sanction over the Germany. So okay, thank you very much.